Miss Mature Irving for 2010 is Ann Danford.
It was a night she will never forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new Miss Mature Irving 2010, Ann Danford.
I was like, okay, that's my name. But I was so shocked and I was pleased. It was fun, and I'm really looking forward to the year.
A year that Ann Danford will reign as royalty in Irving, with pageant memories that she will always cherish.
We had a lot of fun this year, and I have a couple of new friends. And you know, you can't have too many friends.
This was her second year competing in Ms. Mature, a pageant specifically for women ages 60 or older. But right before the glorious crowning moment, she did lots of thinking.
What'll I do different next year? How will I change it? But I entered it because it was fun.
Already she was planning out next year's competition, but lo and behold, her hard work had already paid off.
How much preparation did it take to be a part of this pageant?
I probably had at least 8 or 9 hours of dance lessons. I spent probably, I bet another 15 hours struggling with what to write down, writing it down, rewriting it, right up to, like I said, the time of the pageant.
And that was the most challenging part for Danford, preparing her speech.
Do I talk about my grandfather, who I was adored, or do I talk about going to Grandma and Grandpa's place in the country? Or do I talk about what I've accomplished? I am Dima Ann Danford, and the Dima is for my mom. Mom was called Dink or Dinky, and you guessed it, I was Dinky Ann.
In the end, she talked about the timeline of her life, who she is, and what she believes in. Of course, there were other opportunities for these women to showcase their personalities and beauty.
But this year, I danced, and it was a lot of fun, and I'd never heard of the song Raining Men, and I had a lot of fun with that. It really was.
Now that was the talent part that you did. What other categories were in the pageant?
There's no swimsuit, thank God. And there is modeling to a certain degree, and it's all laid out the way you're supposed to do it.
So there might not have been a swimsuit competition, but Danford sure knew how to show off her glamorous evening gown.
I think I actually heard the phrase, 60 is the new 40, not long ago. And if that's the case, I'm still a young chicken.
A young chicken that won the hearts of judges, maybe with her looks, maybe with her intelligence. She says another challenging part was the question asked after the modeling portion.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
I don't want to limit it. I want to go everywhere in the world. From Cairo to China to the China Wall, there's not a place I don't want to see. I should have said I would visit the world, but that's one place. Because I don't want to be limited. I want to see everything. Where do you not want to go? You know, and isn't the world one place? You know, you could add the moon, but hey, you got to be a little realistic here.
Full of laughs and smiles, Danford says she's ready for the coming year, which includes the state pageant, although she's not quite sure what to expect.
I haven't got a clue. I really don't. I have decided to take the routine that I did for the pageant and add to it, not so much in length, but difficulty.
But regardless of taking home the crown, Danford believes this pageant can be a positive, life-changing experience for its participants.
I think it showcases people who would never have thought that they would do something like this. And it makes them realize they still have a lot to live for.
Danford knows she still has a lot to live for and believes every life is important.
I would just say to whoever's listening, live while you're living, because every day is precious.
She's also hoping to visit local middle schools throughout the coming year to inspire younger generations to never give up, and that can't should never be in their vocabulary. Ashley Roberts for Parkscape.